In this video, we will learn how to create a simple web page, and also we will cover what are the basic sections in a web page. Then we will learn some basic tags one by one. Let's start with this. First of all, you need an editor. So open Notepad, and your HTML document will always start with HTML tag, which are enclosed with angular brackets. Then there are two parts or two sections in an HTML document. The first is head. Under head, you always give the title which appears on the top of the web page. So it is the basic HTML document. Then you will close the title tag, because after this you have to do with title. So you have to close once the work of that particular element or tag is over. Now under head we give title and basic some style information which we are not covering here. So we will close the head tag is over. This is one of the section in HTML web page, head part. Next part is the body part. Now in the body, whatever you will write within this, here will be displayed in the web page. And then if I want to finish my body tag here, I will close that with a slash. So, and lastly I have to close the HTML tag because my HTML tag is also over. Now look over here, this is the opening tag, and how to differentiate. The opening tag doesn't have a slash, but the closing tag has a slash. So when an element has opening and closing tags, they are known as paired tags. We have two types of tags in HTML, paired tag and empty tag. Mostly we have container tags or paired tags. Now the empty tags are which have only opening tag but no closing tag. For example, BR. If I want to display another line in next line, I have to use BR tag. BR is break rule. So this line will appear in next line. Otherwise, what will happen if I won't use BR? What will happen? Let's see. Okay. If this line will be continued with the first line or with first line itself. Now the most important part is to save. How to save? When you save the file, please make a folder. Go to save as, because you are saving for the first time. Make a folder either on your desktop or in any of your drive. So I have already created a folder with the name HTML. You can also do so. You can see over here, and then give it a proper name, basic basic font or basic tags, and then add an extension after the file dot, give the file name and then a dot html extension. Please don't give dot html or simply dot html, and then click on save. Now how to run it? Open the folder where you have saved the file. I have saved my file in E drive in a folder HTML, and my file is basic tags. So if the Chrome sign, any browser is appearing over here as an icon, you can double click it. Otherwise you can right click and choose the option open with, and you can choose Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, whatever the browser you prefer. So I am opening with one of my browser. This is how you open your HTML document. Double click on that, it will get opened. So look over here, according to your code, in the body part, this line is appearing and this line is appearing with the first line only because I have not given the BR tag. So whatever you will write after BR tag will appear in the next line. So you can see this line is appearing in the next line. This is how we will do it. Now if I want to give the background color to the web page, how will I give? I will go to the body tag and then I will type BG color equals to whatever you will type over here, whatever the color you will type, it will take that color. Save it and refresh your web page. Right? So if I am writing my name over here, it will also display a name. So it doesn't matter for HTML. Whatever you type in the BG color, it will take a random color. So this is how your name may give any other color, yellow, red, whatever. So you can try that. It is interesting. Next is if you want to display any image over here, so you will give background and make sure that the folder where you have saved the your web page, there is also an image. So I am taking an image, copying and pasting an image over here. Make sure whatever the image you are using is it also in the same folder where you are saving your HTML file. So this image I am going to use in this file. So both are there in the at the same location. And one more thing, it should be a JPG file. Now how to use it? The name of the file is bubbles. I will write JPG because it is a JPG file and it should be in double quotes. Now save it and refresh your web page. So this is how it will appear. It is appearing in the tile form because the image is smaller in size. Now if you want to display this image not in the background but let me change the color. Display this image over here in the body as a single image. How can I do that? With the help of img tag. So img is stands for image and then src means source. So you have to tell where this file exists, what is the name of that file. So the name of the file is bubbles jpg. Save it and then refresh your web page. So this is how your image will appear. Look over here, after each line this is appearing. So if you will put it over here, the image will appear first. How now the text is appearing after the image. This is how you can do it. Now the next thing is if you want to, suppose I am not using the image right now, and if I want to, give any particular size to, if I am writing a heading, I can use heading tags. H1 tag is the largest heading tags. There are 6 heading tags over here. H1 is the largest one. So about me, if I am writing about me, I have to close H1 tab because it is a container tag. After that, if I am writing something like my lifestyle, and then I can use any other tag like H3. Close H3 tag and you have to start H3 tag. Save it, refresh your web page. So this is how H1 This is H1 tag. Look over here. This is a H1 tag and this is H3. If I reduce it to H2, the size is going to be smaller. Save and see the changes. So this is how you can use H1 tag. There are 6 heading tags you can try. The same way. H3, instead of H3 you can type H4, H5, H6 and you have to close them. So just try and keep experimenting with them. Use it as per your requirement. Now if I want to give any color to this particular line, how can I give the color? Using font tag. So, and then if I want to give a color like blue, you can use the blue color. If you want to set the size also, so give a space, give a size. Let me give 5. And if you want to give a face, so you can give that as well, like courier. Save it. And this is how you can see the font color is blue, size is 5 and the font face also has been changed. Now if you want only this line should have this effect, so you have to close the font tag over here only. Now this line will be continued for the first line with the first line, and okay, this line will appear in the next line, will not be affected. They will not be blue, the sizes will not be 5 and face will not be changed, right? So what you have understood, whatever you will write within the font tag, opening font tag and closing font tag, only that particular text will be affected. If you want to give any other color to the next line, you can again use the font tag and then you can choose the color that you want. Let me take yellow color in the double quotes. Save and refresh, and then you have to close the font tag as well. Appeared in a yellow color. You have to change that because this is not that visible. So this is what is compatibility of colors you have to use. Now if I want this about me is in the center, so what I can do, I can write center tag. And then you have to close center tag first, and then you will close your H2 tag. Save it, refresh. So about me is in the center now. Look over here. This is how you center the text. Now if you want to make it bold, if you want to make it underline it, if you want to do something like that, then you can do so as well. B for bold, U for underline, and I for italicizing the things. And then to close, first you have to close the I tag, then you will close the U tag, lastly you have to close the B tag. Save. You can see over here, let me change the yellow color to you can see over here the text is bold, italicized and underlined also. This is how you can use the font and all the text. So I hope this video will help you a lot in your activities. Share it with your friends as well.